What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. So just to inform you guys, Big Chap and Balder have finally hit customs. They actually hit yesterday, so they should be arriving hopefully tomorrow, if not the next day. But I'm really hoping to get them tomorrow. But I did want to give you guys some content beforehand, but those will give me, several days of content, of course, for you guys. I'll do Big Chap first, then Balder. Gotta get the big grill out of the way. Hopefully no issues, because I know Prime 1 doesn't have any more replacement parts, reading on forums. So that's one thing that sucks, getting a statue last. Your likelihood of getting replacements is slim. But Sideshow 12 days. The 12 days of Sideshow is over. They revealed the final statues today. I wanted to go over this with you guys. So they do this every year. It's part of their event, usually right after Christmas. They do 12 reveals, and generally it's statue reveals, although as of late they've been changing it up and also incorporating art prints and other things, not even Sideshow statues, but other company statues. So, I do feel like over the last 3 years, Sideshow has really gone downhill, both in terms of just statue reveals and, the type of statues they've been creating. I feel like they're much more of a budget statue and just lesser quality in general. It's really just like a budget statue. They're more like a tweeter head now, versus before when they were more like a PCS or, they were more like a PCS where they produce pretty decent statues at decent prices. They haven't made anything truly great, since Thanos on Throne. For me, personally, that was their last really, grail statue. Since then, they've made some, pretty good statues, but most of them I'm just not interested in. It's mostly comic-based, and it's very simple designs. They keep rehashing the same characters, and I'm just like, what are you guys doing? So let's check out the 12 days, because I haven't even really looked at this, to be honest. I don't even know what all 12 of these are. I haven't really paid attention, so I'll give you my thoughts. So day one. So day one is a Maquette. So Maquette are very expensive when it's like a more expensive premium format, but it's Phoenix and Green Jay. Green Jay. Jean Grey. My goodness. So this looks decent. I do prefer the old Phoenix, the one I used to own. The sculpt looked better. Jean Grey looks decent. So this is decent if you wanted to have both within one statue. It's not horrible. That's an okay reveal. Then who the heck is this guy? Merman Legends 1/5 Maquette by Tweeterhead. So I do wonder why they're revealing Tweeterhead statues. Are they like collabing now? I mean, I thought this was supposed to be the 12 days of Sideshow. Maybe it's a collab. So I'm still new to Masters of the Universe. I've only seen the Netflix series. I've never actually watched the original, cartoon. And I honestly would love to watch it. I just don't know where to watch it. But I do like the Netflix, anime ones. I thought it was awesome. I like the idea and everything about it. So I don't know who this guy is. I also don't like the fact this is all we see. They should show the entire statue, not just the upper body. Day 3 looks like an art print. Alex Ross Evolution hand-signed art lithograph. Yeah, that's okay. Doesn't intrigue me. I still don't like the idea of doing art prints. I don't think they should be revealed on what's supposed to be a special event. That to me is just like, come on, really? So then you have the Darth Vader Mythos line. So I never got into this line. I don't care for it. I've seen several Mythos statues in person. They're just small, and I don't like the art style. So this one, it's okay. It's nothing special. Nothing will ever top Iron Studios Vader for me. That is the ultimate, Darth Vader statue. So then you have a WandaVision art print. I don't know, honestly, who would buy this. Is someone actually going to buy this from a TV show? That's just meh. So then we have He-Man and the Battle-Cat Classic Deluxe Maquette. So this is cool, because I obviously know who He-Man and Battle-Cat are, and this is 1/6 scale, so don't like 1/6 scale. Should be 1/4. It looks pretty cool, but obviously we need to see the full statue. I mean, that doesn't even look like a statue right there in He-Man. This almost just looks like a concept. So not digging that, but I do like the idea. It's just 1/6. I mean, I'm sure it will still be big at 1/6, but 1/4 or fail for me. All right, Iron Man Fine Art by Dooley. Yeah, again, I don't know who would buy this. Very meh. Now it's day 8. What is this? The Dark Knight Returns premium format figure. So the Dark Knight Returns, from what I know, I watched a DC animated movie where it's like an older version of Batman. I think he comes like out of retirement to fight crime again. And that's when he does fight like a Superman and he looks like this. That's kind of what I know. I remember watching a DC animated movie. It was pretty good. Again, I do not read comics at all, so I don't know stories. I don't research it. If it hasn't been an animated movie or a live action movie, I don't know the story or the characters. Comics just don't interest me. I've tried reading them. I have ADD and I just can't pay attention, and yeah, it just doesn't work for me. I mean, this looks pretty cool for a premium format. You know, premium format is 1/4 if you're unaware. This looks pretty cool. You know, for those Batman collectors out there, DC collectors, if they wanted a 1/4, I think that's for them. Then we have, what is this, another art print? What's this, our 4th art print? Zatanna. What a weird scale. Like, what is that? Look how long that is. Again, meh. These art prints just aren't impressive to me. And I don't know who's going to spend that much money on the art prints. You know, these art prints are not cheap. Then you have a Thor Premium format. This is more like a classic Thor, and it is 1/4. So, I think the older Thor, the Breaker of Brimstone, is 1,000 times better than this. That one's way freaking cool. That's the best comic Thor for me. This, I could care less for. I don't like his face and the look of that. The pose is okay, but if you're looking at it this angle, you can't see any of his chest detail, and his chest always has tons of detail. You can't see that back arm. You look at it from the side, you're not going to see that. The angles of that I don't like. Then you have day 11, Optimus Prime Designer Collectible Toy. So now it's a toy. Oh boy, Sideshow, have you really got nothing to reveal? You're just revealing toys from other companies? It's truly sad. It's supposed to be high-end statues. Now, day 12, for some reason, we can't see here. So we're just going to go to the blog because I know they did reveal it. It just hasn't been updated yet. And that's where you view the blog, is right here, by the way. The blog's always very slow in loading. But yeah, it's Witcher statues. So as you know, I do have the Prime 1 Witcher statues. And this is 12 days, the day 12. So you basically have Geralt, Aroden, and Yennefer. Now, this, according to right here, is based off The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt. So I don't think Sideshow even looked at the video game, because this looks nothing like them. This has the general look of Geralt, but it's definitely way off. Yennefer, that is not the Yennefer I know from the video game. You know, and I loved Yennefer in the video game. And Aroden looks probably the most accurate. So he looks the most accurate. Now, I don't know what scale these are. There's nothing indicating how big these are. You know, like if we click on that RSVP, let me see if it gives any additional information. Clicking on Geralt. Yeah, it doesn't indicate, but based off looking at this statue, it looks cheap. It definitely will not come close to Prime 1's, especially this Yennefer. Like, that doesn't look like Yennefer. That's like some cosplay chick at Comic-Con. You know, and Geralt looks cheap, especially compared to P1's. Aroden looks the best. You know, he looks the best. Although you compare these bases and the poses, Prime 1 is 1,000 times better for me. And this will probably be $600 to $700 statues, which is actually about what Prime 1 cost at retail. You know, most of the Prime 1 Witchers were about, you know, $699. So if they're charging $600 for this, major fail, especially when you compare to Prime 1, which is so much better in every possible way. Plus, Yennefer is like flying. She didn't fly in the game. her powers were usually like shooting fireballs and magical balls, and if you've seen the TV series, stuff like that. So yeah, definitely major fail in my opinion. No interest from me. So unfortunately, nothing truly was great from the 12 days of Sideshow. And their last few Comic Cons have also been very disappointing for me. They just don't interest me. I'm on a higher level of collecting than the Sideshow days. I think Sideshow is good for newer collectors, especially those on budgets and whatnot. But for the more veteran collectors like me, who have been around for 5+ years, I mean, I think I'm on year 8 or 9 now. Goodness, but I'm just more into the high end stuff, not the stuff like this. So, Prime One's event, that is what interests me. Queen's event, that's what interests me. So, Queen, Prime One, Infinity Studios, those are my 3 companies that I'm truly paying attention to and collecting from. Every other company is kind of just like, I mean, I'll look at it. I hear PCS is making a new MK14th, and it's a new character, so that does interest me. Hopefully they can nail it, and I'm hoping it's classics, like classic Sonya, Johnny Cage, Kano, Shang Tsung, someone from the OG game. Anyways, folks, that is it. Let me know your thoughts and opinions below. We'll have Baldur, Big Chap here in the next few days. If you are looking to buy any statues from Sideshow's website, don't forget Sideshow Seconds. I do have links below that are affiliate links, meaning I get paid if you use that link, but it does not cost you any money. So please use those links if you are purchasing any statues, as it does help, goes directly into my statue fund, which helps me buy more statues. So please use those links. I'll see you guys in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.